everyone, welcome to today's episode of Fashion Raising Women in Ibadan. And with me here today is Dr. Hunnay.
Hi everyone. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you for coming. So, you are a doctor, you're a medical doctor by profession.
Yes, I am.
So, when and why did you get into makeup?
Well, when I was in 400 level, sometime around 2013 maybe, there was this very long ASU strike that was like 6 months, and I was at home for a bit. Initially, we went on vacation because I thought, oh, vacation time, and then after the vacation, there was still strike, and I was like, what am I going to do with my life? So at that point, I was just like, I'm just going to a makeup school. So I went to a makeup school just to pass time. That was actually how it started, just to pass time. And then after I went to makeup school, I was among the first, if not that I was even the first, I was the first medical student at the time who was a makeup artist in UI. So from there, I just started doing makeup for people just to pass time. And then I started doing it for some money. And then I stopped doing it in total because being a makeup artist is stressful.
Yeah.
So I just decided to be a beauty influencer instead of a
makeup artist. Yes. So, how long have you been doing beauty influence?
This decision just came to me in 2020 actually, during the whole COVID thing. That was actually when I decided to stop, because at that point I was like, we didn't know a lot about COVID at that point, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to be sharing brushes with people. Transferring brushes from one person to another, just in case it could transmit the infection. Yeah. So at that point, I was like, I'm going to stop this for a bit, but I just never really went back. So I just decided to go the beauty influencer route instead, and I just started uploading videos, created a YouTube channel, just took it off from there really.
How has been the journey so far?
It's been good. It's been good. I used to work with a brand, a Nigerian makeup brand called Teos Cosmetics. I worked with them for a little bit, and right now I work with a few other brands like Mega Growth. The thing is, with these things, you just have to put yourself out there. Really. Once you put yourself out there, you'll be surprised. People will start finding you. But in your mind, if you're saying, oh, I want to do it, and you're not putting it out there, no one is going to find you, So it's been going well. I'm not going to say that it's been going the best, but it has definitely been going better than I imagined. Yeah.
Alright. Since you said you started in 2020, you worked with the Nigerian brand. How did you find working with that brand? How was it?
Very wants to come out that. First of all, let me just say this blanket statement. Working with brands in Nigeria it's a little bit of the thing is, being a content creator through beauty influencer in Nigeria is a fairly new concept. A lot of people don't really know what beauty influencers are supposed to do. They don't even know what it's supposed to be like, So in their mind, they're coming to you with a mindset that, oh, I'm just going to give you some free stuff and then you should be happy. Do you understand? But that's not really how it works, because then you're thinking about it more as a job. Abroad, they pay their influencers well, because this is you're relating with people on a personal level as opposed to using celebrities, because celebrities don't really relate with people on a personal level. So with an influencer, you're trying to get to the trusting part of people. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But a lot of brands don't really understand that. They just think if we give you products, you should be happy. Post picture and be happy, but you're not going to pay for your bills with products, are you?
Yeah.
You get that? So that's a little bit of a hassle that I have understood as I've started the journey with working with Nigerian brands, even international brands really. But it's not something that's peculiar to Nigeria. It's a thing that's more peculiar with blacks. You understand? A lot of international brands, when I started the journey, I just did a quick research on it, on YouTube. And I found that a lot of international brands would rather pay white influencers than black influencers. So it's a thing about being black more than a thing about being Nigerian.
Okay, fine. Now, with all of that struggle, how do you now have you been able to put the product you've been given? Have you been able to work with those products?
Working with products is not even difficult for me at all because my mind is I'm not trying to brag, but I'm just going to
should brag.
I'm very creative, you know,
Yeah.
so I can think of things. So it's not difficult for me to think of things. I can work with things, you know, but I'm trying to find a blend between working and not letting people take you for granted.
Yeah.
Because when you're a creative, you're pretty excited about doing things, you know, because you're like, oh, my creative juices are going to flow, you know. But then once you start doing like that too much, and then some brands notice it, they'll start to take you for granted.
Yeah.
You know, they won't want to pay you what you're worth. They won't want to look at you more than what they should be looking at you. Do you understand? So that's the only struggle that I've noticed.
It won't convert to what it should convert to.
Yeah, it won't convert. And conversion is very important because conversion is what pays the bills.
Exactly. And it's the other motivation.
You understand? The other motivation. When you look at your bank account and it's smiling, you will be happy.
Of course, definitely. Do you practice?
Yeah, so.
Okay, fine. So how do you practice and create content?
The thing is, right now, okay, don't let me say right now because I'll always be the same. Being a doctor is stressful. It's a stressful work. But again, it's all in the mind, really. If you want to do something, you'll find the time for it. So again, the struggle is from the mind. You have to make up your mind. Do you really want to do it? Do you not want to do it? Sometimes I'm lazy. Don't let me lie, I'm lazy. But I have a schedule that I work with because I already know what my work schedule is going to be like. So I just fit everything else into the schedule, just like this is fitting into my schedule, you know. So I just arrange things, move things here and there till I can find something that works. That's basically it, so that no part of my life is suffering, essentially.
Okay, fine. During COVID, you said you started beauty influencing during COVID and you started your YouTube channel. How's been the response on YouTube?
Oh, my YouTube channel is going well. I have a couple of videos that are doing really well, like almost 100,000 views, you know, a few videos like that. I have about 4,000 plus subscribers, so it's doing well. It's doing well. Again, like I said, the whole concept of social media and being a beauty influencer stroke influencer in general is a fairly new concept in Nigeria. So I don't think that I'm growing as fast as my abroad people would be growing. You know, because again, by the time you think of data, how many people want to spend that much data watching YouTube videos? You know, YouTube is kind of expensive to be watching. But again, I'm still grateful for it because we move. We move, that's just it. They just keep doing it till it picks up, and then like Dima me, although it took Dima, I'm sure everybody knows Dima, but it took Dima and me quite a bit of time. Even Laifa Beauty took her quite a bit of time. So these things take quite a bit of time. Once you transition successfully from the Nigerian audience to an international audience, it would be like the break that you need, you know, because then they over there are not really worried about the things that we're worried about. Wi-Fi is what they use there. Nobody's paying for data, you know, so they're not really thinking, oh, do I want to spend my 50 MB watching this person? They just watch it and they like it. And then again, if you have audiences from abroad, you are going to make more money than if your audience is from Nigeria. The thing is, with YouTube, there's something called, the way YouTube pays you is via Google AdSense. And through that, there's something called CPM, which stands for cost per mil. Cost per mil is how much advertisers are willing to pay to put an ad on your video, you know. But in Nigeria, the advertisers pay maybe like $1 to $2 per 1,000 views. You know, 1,000 views is a lot for you to just get $1. But in the US, they pay like $10, $12 per 1,000 views. So the aim really is not for Nigerian audience, if you think about it, because Nigerian audience, 1,000 views of Nigerian audience is only worth about $1.50. Meanwhile, 1,000 views of US audience is worth $12. You can see the discrepancy. By the time you multiply that by like 50,000 views, it adds up. Do you know what I mean? So that's just it.
Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. All of this, You are married.
Yes, I am.
I know being married, as much as people say it's not a job, but I know it's actually not easy. So how do you do it?
It's not a job. I don't know. Is there anything to do?
No, I don't know. I don't feel like there's anything
Minus
to
being
do.
married.
But I feel like no. I feel like there is nothing to do. But I also think that it's different when it's just you. It's
True
different
that.
from when you have someone else.
True that.
You can decide to get
Do
what I
anything
mean.
you want to do,
What
just you without thinking
without
about
thinking
another
about
person.
another person. So
I totally
get
get you, but then again, that's why it's important that you should marry somebody that is supportive.
Okay.
I've always been this way from the beginning. I don't like to describe myself like this, but I'm a very vain person, you know.
It is good to describe yourself as that because I get being vain.
I'm a very vain person, and I've not tried to hide that I'm vain at any point, you know. So my husband knows that I'm a vain person. Everybody around me knows that I'm a vain person. I'm also somebody that doesn't like to do lots of chores, you know. So these are things that are established from the beginning. I'm not trying to pretend to be anything I'm not.
Yeah.
Do you know? I'm not trying to pretend that I'm going to be pounding yam for you because I'm not going to do that. Do you know? So everybody understands what they're expecting.
So he is your person and he gets it.
Do you get that? So if he knows what he's expecting from me, and I'm not going to do more than what I can do you know? So at the end of the day, it's important to be with somebody that is understanding. And it's important for you not to pretend to be anything that you're not. Because once you start pretending, it's difficult for you to sustain that pretense.
Yeah, very
you know? If you pretend that you can be cooking fresh soup every day, you get tired at some point, you know? So just let everybody know what they're signing up for from the beginning so that things move a bit easier. With shorts, I have someone that comes to clean my house every once in a while so that I can have some free time to do some other things because I really cannot, for the life of me, be doing my job as a doctor, my job as a wife, my job as a content, and still be cleaning and it's too much. So I outsource things as much as possible so that the load on my plate is less. If I need someone to go to the market for me, I will send someone to go to the market for me. I'm not going to try to be superwoman because I'm not. That's just it. There's this thing about glorifying suffering. Nah, bro, I'm not glorifying it. Nah. If I need someone to do it, I'm going to
get someone to do it. Okay, fine. So content creating in Nigeria is hard enough because we have a lot of factors that can go against you. The internet, when you want to exactly. Anytime when you want to upload, it can take you like the entire day to upload a single video. You can decide to like set everything up and nobody decides to shock you and take the light. And sometimes you can't even use the generator
because of background noise.
So okay, fine. See, there are instances where, because I'm so sure it has happened to every content creator
multiple times
that you've planned and you need to shoot a video, and of course you have your own schedule plan. What do you do? How do you like deal with that?
What I do actually is, when I was younger in the content creating business, which is last year, when I was a bit younger, I used to get frustrated once they take the light. I'm like, oh, my plans are spoiled. Oh, I'm not going to film today. But what I've learned to do is, my area has a what would I call it? A light timetable.
Yeah, you can
kind of. So I know when they'll be light. So I just plan. Most times it does not go wrong most times. So I just know that around these few hours there's going to be light. So what I do is I batch film. You know, I don't record only one video. I'll record maybe 3 videos and just change my lashes, change my lipstick, change my outfits, and record like 3 videos so that I know that maybe for like, because I make 2 videos per week on my channel and one of them is a vlog, so I know that I have videos for like 3 weeks already. You know, so I just do that so that I'm never behind, and then I edit when I feel a little less busy. That's what I do. So I just dedicate maybe like a day to filming. So I'll just know that this day I'm going to film as much as possible. And then I write a lot of ideas in my book because I have like a journal that I just write things in. So I'll just look at my journal. What can I film now?
And you film, so now content creating all of it. When do you get time to socialize and go out?
I'm not really a social person like that, to be honest. I'm not. I know I look like somebody I'll be a social person.
Yes, you do.
But I'm not really. I really, really enjoy my sanity, my peace, my quiet, my company. I mean, I'm like my best company, you get. So, I hardly socialize. I would rather Netflix and chill in my house, if at all. you know, than go out and go to a noisy place
Yes.
and have to smell. No, it's not really for me like that. It's not really for me like that.
I do get that because I don't like going out. So people like to force me to go out. I don't like to go anywhere. I like to stay in my house and watch videos
You
and
know?
movies. Thank you very much. I'm to catch up on those series. But seriously, it's really fun, like talking to you because I've seen your videos and yeah, you are a fun person. I remember when I first met Shegu. No, I'm serious. When I met Shegu, I met Shegu and he said, like, you need to meet her. You will really like her. I'm like, okay, fine. But if I would really like her, I think I would really like her. And yes, I do.
Thank you.
Anyway, it's so nice to have you here.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to play a game. Are you ready?
Ready as can be.
These are beauty questions. What are a few things you feel like you should have learned about beauty a few years ago?
Definitely highlighting and contouring. When I learned makeup then, highlighting and contouring wasn't a thing.
No.
You know, so just rub foundation and do your eyeshadow, do your eyebrows and lipstick and that's it, you know. So it got to about 2014, 2015 before everyone and their grandmother wanted to do highlighting and contouring. And I'm like, I don't really know how to do it like that. So I had to learn on YouTube, you know, because I never really went back to any makeup school to learn it. So I just learned how to do it on YouTube. But it would have been much easier if I actually learned it in my makeup school because I had to, you know, practice a lot on people's faces then. Practice on people's faces, not like it, clean it, waste a lot of my makeup products really just trying to learn it. But then I eventually got a hang of it, so that's something. Yeah.
Alright. How do you, because being a beauty influencer involves a lot of creativity. So you say that's true. You say you're actually a creative person, so that's natural for you. But what other ways do you increase your creativity?
Definitely looking at other people. You draw inspiration from other people.
Yeah, definitely.
Nobody's an island.
No.
And you definitely don't want to copy.
No.
You're not trying to copy anybody because they will call you out.
Yeah,
if you copy.
Beauty influencing, is it something you want to do for the long run, or it's just
maybe not beauty influencing, but influencing generally. Yeah, there's this babe that I really like and I really admire. Her name is Patricia Bright. I don't know if you know her on YouTube. She's very popular. She has about 2-point-something million subscribers. Yeah, she's like what I want to be. You know, she's an influencer. She started off as a fashion beauty influencer and then she has moved. So you just grow. Obviously, I don't think that this is going to be my interest forever.
Yeah.
So I want to grow as my interest grows. You know.
This game, I'll ask you a question. We can redo.
A redo. I don't know riddles
okay.
like that.
No, this is going to be fun.
Because I'm almost certain that I'm going to miss a good number.
No, that's fun for me. Okay, fine. What can one
that
catch?
Was to embarrass me on TV.
Yeah, you can understand one of the embarrassing moments. In future interview when you actually are better than Patricia.
Okay, right? Fine.
No shade to you.
No
Patricia.
shade.
But that's what I want for her. What can one catch that is not through?
Kata.
Yeah, okay, fine. You actually was going to say
Flute.
What kind of tree can you carry in your hand?
What kind of tree?
Yes, can you carry in your hand? I don't know. Okay, what kind of tree can you carry in your hand?
What's this?
Your palm.
Palm tree?
Yes. Oh God, this is golden. You are serving this popular.
Oh, I should have known that.
Yeah, your palm. Okay, fine. What has a face and 2 hands but no arms and or legs?
Jesus Christ. Am I writing jump?
Yeah. A face, 2 hands.
2 hands.
No arms.
2 hands, no arms.
No arms, no legs. But it has 2 arms. And it has a face.
Is it food?
No. It's an object.
It's an object.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone want to whisper the answer to me?
Yeah, do you want to help? Oh, you don't help.
Oh, yeah, fine. I don't know what the answer.
A clock.
Oh, second and the minute hand.
Yeah, it has 2 hands and a face.
I get it.
No arm, no What has one eye but can't see anything at all? Oh God.
One eye.
Oh Lord, this is fun.
But can't see.
Yeah. It's
No.
an object. Okay, fine. Let me start giving you clues.
Maybe.
It's an object. Tailors use it.
Tailors use it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sewing machine.
No, that's an eye. One eye.
Needle.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. What breaks and never falls? Or what falls and never breaks?
What breaks and never falls? Day breaks.
Yeah. It breaks and night falls. What gets? You see? You're not bad at it. What gets bigger and bigger the more you take it away? You take away from it.
God gets
Bigger and bigger. The more you take away from it, it gets bigger. The earth, will I say earth or nature or sand?
Ocean.
Too much clue. No.
What gets bigger and bigger?
Bigger. The more you take from it, it gets bigger and bigger.
I don't know. What's it?
The hole. Keep digging. Keep taking away from
True.
it, it gets bigger and bigger. If I drink, I die. If I eat, I'm fine. What am I? If I drink, I die. If I eat, I'm fine. Okay, fine. It's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah. But if it drinks, it dies.
Hello. I don't know yet.
Okay, it burns.
Fire. It's fire.
It's fire. It burns. Okay, what word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary? It's spelled incorrectly. Pascal said it in the sentence.
Dictionary.
No. What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary?
What? Incorrect. I was going to start calling everything on my
Oh, I swear this is fun. Okay, fine. No, you're almost off the hook. You're finishing this. You're so finishing this. What goes up and down but can't move? We have it in this place. You use it when you're coming.
Stairs.
Yeah,
Okay.
What goes up and never comes down?
What goes up and never comes down?
Growth. That's a clue. You keep going. It happens every year.
Time.
No, time doesn't happen every year. We celebrate it once a
Birthday.
year. Your year.
Your age. My
Okay,
age
but-
goes down. I don't know what you are talking about.
Ow!
Me, I'm 21.
Okay. No, you're 16. You're 16. Okay, fine. I have one head, one foot, and 4 legs. What am I?
One
leg, one head, one
head.
foot, 4 legs. You use it every day. Since you're an indoor person, you probably spend all your time in it.
Your bed.
Yeah, your bed. Fun. I have teeth but can't eat. What am I?
I have teeth but can't eat.
You use it on your weave.
Combs.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, thank you.
I feel so proud of you.
I am proud of you too for making it complete for yourself. For giving me something to keep for a very long time. Thank you very much. I'm going to rewatch this right now. I'm going to remind you every time you tell me you're smarter than me. So yeah. Thank you very much for coming to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's fun. Actually, it's a lot of laughs. I have something for you.
Yay!
This is for you.
Thank you.
I hope you love the content.
It's so emotional for me. I just want to say thank you to my mom. I hope I made you proud.
This is not the Oscars. This is not the Oscars. So yeah. Alright. Okay, fine. We had so much fun today, guys. You can tell. Join me next week for another amazing guest. And really, this lady is coming back to the show to make more. I'm preparing her games because she actually has to keep doing this. Thank you very much. See you next week.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.